This is Colt, and this is his second day actually being lunged on the word whoa. I use whoa and ho simultaneously because I want the horse to know both words, not just one. I did a previous video on how I do the chain attachment to the halter. That way everyone can see that it's not yanking down on his nose. He's actually lunging around pretty good, and I only said whoa once. Just once, and he did perfect. He honestly actually did this 3 times in a row, and I was kind of hesitant to even keep working with him because he did so well. But I knew after about 15 minutes he'd probably have a stubborn streak and want to do his own thing, and we did get that on film. Another one that was perfect. I did cut out the sitting sessions I did in between each whoa. I made sure, because they're about 30-40 seconds, and I don't need that on camera, so... But I did make sure to try to stop him in a different section or different area each time. This one, he did great. I think it took me 2 whoas, but he did perfect. The first time I say whoa, I won't move. Second time, I might shake the lunge line. Third time or fourth time, I pull on the lunge line to let him know that he needs to stop. Now, I'm not fighting with him with which direction he needs to go, because the first time, he wouldn't go this direction you're seeing now. It was very hard. So him picking his own direction, I'm completely fine on. See, when he stops, you see how he tries to face. He's waiting for me to ask him to come in because I had to not discipline him, but push him away when he last tried to walk in when I said whoa. And that was on Monday's workout. See, he always changes direction. He's actually been really good about this. He's not fighting it. He's actually being really good. I always go around about once or twice. I try to mix it up so that way the horse doesn't think they can just stop whenever they want to. He did stop there, but I did ask him to whoa, and this is when the camera picked back up. And you see he's not yanking on me. I actually give him a lot of line because I don't want him to yank on me. He doesn't use the whole round pin. He just uses a part of it, like 3/4. Here he was being a bit of a butt and didn't want to actually keep going. So I kissed to him and he didn't want to go, so I had to spank the ground with the whip. I want him to learn when I kiss, it means canter. When I cluck, it means trot. He was just being kind of lazy because he'd been worked 2 days in a row. Now I did cluck and he went down to a trot, and then when I said whoa, you saw him slam on his brakes. But you see there how he picked his own direction. He didn't want to go to the other direction that I was telling him. He wanted to go this way. And like I said, because Monday was such a fight with the directions, I gave it to him. I was saying, that's fine. You want to go this way? Go this way. Now you see, I probably had to get a little tug on the line, but it wasn't much. It was a very minor tug. We sit for about 40 seconds, and we go again. Now I'm about to ask him to whoa, and you'll see he does it on the first attempt. See? Perfect. No body language for me at all. There, he thought I was going to ask him to whoa, and he took attempt to try to stop without actually me asking him to stop. There are a few times where he will jump away, or he will try not to whoa when I ask him to, or he will try to stop when I don't want him to. Honestly, all of that is a learning game. He just has to figure out what I am asking when I say the word. And he got it down pretty good. He's about 80% there. He's not 100%, but he's 80% there. I think this one took 2 whoas. I let him sit. And then he wanted to go the opposite direction again. I think he did it maybe 2 or 3 times, wanting to go the opposite direction. Like I said, because of the fight the day before, I was not going to say no. If he wants to go the way he hates, I'm going to let him. And you can see he's not doing a heck of a lot of head flicking, but he does do it once in a while, and I'll take that as a win, because back when I first started, if you guys go look at the video, he does it like every few seconds. Here I said whoa, and he stopped like on the second try. Perfect.